Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too. And all in between, this is for the absolute positive, good God and true to you, only crossing bigger and better. You know, some fools, they may dispute it and they may deny it, you hear me? But in reality check, if they do, they're just living a lie of faith. And just to recap on everything I've been speaking on, you know, when I was 33, right, I was blind and undefined all my life to articulate back more positive than negative, to be good as truth, even though I was always connected to it and searching for it in all things. But it came to a point that when I was 33, I got really sick and I started, you know, vomiting, and I couldn't hold nothing, man. I was having seizures, so I go to the hospital. And they tell me I got a bone disease, right? So I suspect I was rotten to the core at that moment, you know what I'm saying? So they tell me, look, your kidneys are shutting down, your liver's levels is just off the wall. You know, you keep having these seizures. You know, this is pretty late stage, you know what I'm saying? You're really bad off. We better get your family up here. Well, I'm coming in and out of consciousness, and I had a friend bring me, and when I realized they wanted me to lay there and die, I said, I'm good on that, you hear me? I got to get the fuck out of here. You got to get these things off of me. I got to get this out of here. I had IVs and stuff in me. So, my friend, he tried his hardest not to take me up out of there, but he did. And I got a bag of marijuana, you know, and I think some of it was K2 at the time. I'm not sure. Anyways, I refused to die. I was laying in bed and death come on me, right? And all I said to myself was, man, I just want to be good, right? And I felt it. I felt myself dying, man. You know, I felt this rottenness of reality, man, just fucking killing me out, right? So I searched in myself, you know. I know enough about Jesus and God and stuff, but I didn't really believe none of that. Who can understand the Bible? That shit reads like a crapshoot. You hear me? And there's no happy ending there, man. The world gets destroyed. Jesus comes back, and it's a whole bunch of hoo-ha on us. Listen to me. I mean, it's true, but it's not true. You know what I'm saying? They messed the Bible up. But back to my story, okay? So I'm laying there, man, and I said to myself, man, I don't want to die. I just want to be good. I said, God, no matter where you're at, right? No matter who you are, what you're doing, no, I just want to be good, right? About that time in my mind, right? The old devil jumps in and say, in my mind, he's saying, like, you know, well, you might as well just cover all your bases and pray to the devil too. About that moment, you know what hit me out of nowhere? I'd rather die. If I gotta do evil to be good, you hear me? I'd rather die. You understand? So I snickered at it. Within my pain, I snickered at that, like, no, I'm good on that. I'd rather die. Well, when I did, it made me smile, okay? And when I smiled, I realized what had happened there. I was becoming more positive than the negatives of it. The words come to me good as truth, you hear me? And in reality, right, I didn't die that day. I'm here now. It's been almost 15 years, give or take, right? And I've only done bigger and better, more positive and good. No matter how static, twisted, scattered, blind, and undefined my reality has become. Because I know this, if I only take all things negative, right, that I feel from the inside out at 360 degrees and cross them one more positive, right, only adding up to here and now, me good as truth, bigger and better, more positive and good than the negative, you can't suffer out of existence, decay, disintegrate, or die of that. You hear me? Rotten to the core anyway. Shit, I mean, that's how this tree was branching out. But like I said, man, with all you see, hear, taste, touch, smell, say, and do, the buildings, trees, you, me, everybody of everything, right? Only cross one more positive. whatever kind of leadership or work you're in, man, right? If there is a negative to that, to the reality of it, you can express it, right? You can say, man, this is not the positive, good truth of us. Look at us as a whole, as the bigger and better of everybody functioning here, right? To the reality check of us. Well, you can come together and you can make better decisions. You hear me? Trust me on this. You make bigger, better decisions, right? Than crashing your companies out or crashing your families out. Blind fools, negative as hell. I spite the devil. Fuck the devil. You hear me? I'd rather die out and be nothing than to be some sort of antichrist, devilishly delusional scumbag, man. Just out here making a buck and hating people and running amok on all of our God's truth reality check. Now I've done all these things. Don't get me wrong. You hear me? I've been as listen. I've done things make the devil cringe. But I tell you what, I'll never wanted to do none of that stuff if I would have seen the light of it, before it happened. But we sometimes as human beings are blindsided. But you don't have to live in the dark. If you know that negativity is the only thing attacking your body and your mind, right? Your mind to your body, right? All you have to do is cross one more positive, man. I swear there's always something there that will add you up good as true, bigger and better than that devilishly delusional negativity, man. And if you can connect to that, you will always be the bigger and better for it. And that's the example in life of Jesus Christ. Good as truth, absolutely the bigger, better, even Holy Spirit out. The articulation of the words of the reality check of the man up of all I am, of the God, Allah of all, foreverlasting peace I am, that never dies negative to one neutral. You can't kill something only crossing more positive than the negatives of it. That only adds up all it is of reality check at 360 degrees from the inside out, bigger and better than all negativity. And if you're not with that, you are the negative, and you are crisscrossing, static, twisted, scattered, blind, and undefined. At every point you're not. And eventually it will be the arcing out of the one neutral nothing of you. Listen, if I plug a plug in a wall, right, that positive better overwhelm that negative. If it doesn't, that's the good truth of nothing, and my house will probably burn down. My wire will probably get hot and burn up, but before that, the rubber will probably get all corroded and stuff. This is what you do to your body when you let negativity build up on it, right? To the reality check, if you being good as truth, man, you just lay yourself with shit. You hear me? You're burning out to one neutral nothing. Listen to me. There's nothing neutral. Only cross everything negative that you feel back one more positive, right? To the here and now of you. Only adding up good as truth the only way you can, right? To the bigger and better of all negativity. If you do, you can't be destroyed. That you're made of indestructible atoms from the inside out at 360 degrees. I mean, some atoms can be destroyed, but the ones I'm talking about, no, only their shape, form, and mass through their bonding matter. Listen, if you're not bonded more positive than negative, you're freaking falling apart everywhere. And in reality check, if you're too negative in body of your matter, you cause them atoms not to be able to bond, or you cause them to become slightly radioactive. A mutation on their cells, like a cancer cell, to the reality check of you, or whatever's attacking you. You hear me? But know this, if you don't go splat, all you have to do is cross one more positive always, right? Only add up good as truth, right, with these words, right? Because the words matter. If you don't know what the hell's attacking you, right, you can't do nothing with it, all right? Only add up good as truth the only way you can, right? Bigger and better than all negativity, man. That's the good God and truth of the life of Jesus Christ, the incarnate demon, Holy Spirit out, good God and truth, the triple male of Allah of all, foreverlasting peace I am. That's a fact check. That's God, that's truth, that's a reality check. Peace.